If you are texting and typing all day, if you do crafts, if you use your hands for a living, our forearm muscles can get really angry. We can get repetitive stress syndromes. We can get all kinds of injuries, lots of pain. So let's take care of that today. We're going to massage our forearms using a massage ball. So you just need a lacrosse ball, tennis ball. You can use a massage ball. Really, any small firm ball will do. And what's nice about it is that you can let your other arm kind of rest, so it's not the working hand like we've done before, where your other arm and your other hand is doing all the massage work, because then you're just aggravating the symptoms on the other side if you happen to have discomfort on both sides. So now we can use the ball. I put a towel down just because it creates a little bit of friction for the ball so it doesn't quite roll away from us. You're just going to relax your forearm down on the ball and lean your weight forward and lean your weight back. Now the pressure is up to you. You want it to feel good. You don't want any pain. If you want to increase the pressure, you can raise your seat, sit in a higher chair if your chair is not adjustable, or you could sit at a lower table or maybe a little stool or a tray, because you want your body to get up on top of the forearm so it can lean more weight into it. Another nice way to add weight is to just add the other arm, not doing any work, just hanging out. So I just added more weight to the arm, which will give a little more pressure with the ball. And you can even use that top arm to move it around. I'm using my body, really. I don't know if you can see, but my whole torso is moving here so that my arms, my forearms don't fatigue. They're really just resting. So we're making little circles here. See what feels nice. I'm going to move it back here. You'll probably have to stop and adjust the placement of the ball a few times. That's okay. And I'm massaging a little more near the elbow. Now these are the flexors. They flex our wrist down like that, and they flex our fingers. And this is how we are all the time when we're typing. This, I'm doing a dance, when we're typing and texting. Hopefully you don't type like this. But those are the little muscles we overuse throughout our day. So it's so nice to get that. And if you want to spice it up, there's this big tendon over here. It's sort of where all these flexor tendons connect into this one area, and that's where you get medial epicondylitis, or golfer's elbow, some people know it as, if these get really strained or inflamed. So you can, if you dare, put the ball right on that area and just lean. Now, of course, if it hurts, back off, lighten the pressure, or just don't do it for now. See if you can, day by day, get a little closer and closer with your massage until finally it doesn't hurt to massage there anymore. And then you're getting somewhere, which is nice. So you can stay on it and bend. Let me take it back a little bit. Kind of stay on that and flex and extend. So now we're moving that common flexor tendon, that big tendon that gets so irritated. We're moving it on the ball rather than moving the ball on the area. If you want more, you can tuck your fingers under for more flexion, extend your fingers back for more extension. And you can also try a little bit of supination, bringing the palm up, pronation, bringing it down. My other hand is here to create more pressure because I'm okay there. I like more pressure. That is up to you, how much you want there. And this might be too sensitive to add the movement right now. If it is, just hold off on it. You can just hold the point or make some little circles. And now that we've done that, we can actually find any other juicy spots, any other spots that might be a little tender, a little tight, or maybe that just feel good. And you can just let the arm rest right on that spot. And if you want, again, you can do your flexion and extension, moving the muscles on the ball. And getting some active movement here too, so we get a really nice mind-body connection. You've got the brain telling these muscles to contract and stretch, getting back a connection. And then of course you can do palm up, palm down if that feels good. You can go ahead and find another place, just leaning. And if you don't have any areas you want to stay on, that's fine, just keep massaging. It really feels pretty awesome. You can even get a little bit into the palm here. That might feel really good. And you're leaning and leaning back. So that's all it is your body weight doing the work. Leaning forward, leaning back. All muscles completely relaxed. No effort. And when you're ready, we'll take it to the other side. So here are your extensor muscles. They bring the wrist back and the fingers back. So go ahead and try it without the top arm first, just to sort of test the waters, see how it feels. Same thing, it might be a little more awkward this way. We're not used to having our arms open like this, but try to rest it and do exactly the same thing. Leaning in, leaning out, leaning and leaning. And smooth out your towel. Lean and lean. And you can add that other arm. It creates more pressure. It also creates stability, which is nice. It's just feels a little more secure with that arm on the bottom, having that extra weight. And you can start making those circles. Still leaning, just moving with my torso. If your forearm extensors are rather tight like mine, you might feel that they're a little ropey, that the ball is sort of, flipping over them a bit, twanging like a guitar string. That's all right, just hang out. You can hang out there, you can do some little circles. Remember to make that pressure comfortable for you. Get a nice release, but no pain. And if you want to explore that often particularly sensitive area, same thing on this side. You have all the extensor muscles coming into this common extensor tendon. And that's where people get lateral epicondylitis, or commonly known as tennis elbow. No fun. So you might be sensitive there. If you do have tennis elbow, maybe you want to skip this for now until the acute stage calms down, and then you can try massaging it nice and softly at first, gently, and work your way up. It's a little awkward again because you have to kind of turn, externally rotate your shoulder even in order to get there. And it may be tender. If it is, but it feels like a nice release, you can just hang out there. And of course, you can add your movement. So you can flex your wrist, and if you want even more stretch, you can curl your fingers. And then we'll slacken the tissue or contract it by extending the wrist, and then you can also extend the fingers, all while keeping that pressure on the ball. Here and here. And you might find some very sensitive spots on this side of the arm. Many people have a lot of tenderness and soreness. So just kind of explore around there. And if you find another spot that you think could use extra attention, hang out there. You can add the other hand or arm. You can lean over it like this. I mean, explore. It's your self-massage. There's really no wrong or right as long as you're not hurting yourself, as long as you're being gentle and kind with yourself. You're doing it right. So we'll do some flexion and extension. The flexion might feel more intense here because now that's a stretch for the extensors. And of course, we can also do our pronation supination. Move it back a little bit. So I'll get on a good spot. That's always a good spot for me. And we'll do our pronate and supinate. Palm down, palm up. Only if it feels good. And then continue that. See if you've got any more spots you want to just hold, or maybe do some movement, or maybe just massage in a circle. And with a nice deep breath, you can let your arm go on the exhale. Maybe just sort of shake it out. And just feel both arms, both forearms, both wrists. Compare the two. The side that I worked is tingling and relaxed and has all of these super yummy sensations going through it. It's really very cool. And now you can go ahead back and do the other side. So hopefully your forearms will be feeling much better. If they do, please give this video a like and comment below. Let me know your story. Subscribe to my channel, lots coming out, so click the notifications bell so you'll be the first to know. I'll see you soon.